Evelyn Hart, a young and tenacious journalist, stared at the blank page on her laptop screen. The headline she typed out seemed surreal: "The memory thief strikes again." Reports had been flooding in from across the city, each one more perplexing than the last. People were waking up with entire days, even weeks, missing from their minds. It was as if someone had reached into their heads and snatched away pieces of their lives. Determined to get to the bottom of it, Evelyn sifted through the reports. One name kept appearing: Dr. Elias Crow, a renowned neuroscientist who had vanished years ago under mysterious circumstances. His research on memory manipulation had been groundbreaking and controversial. Rumors whispered that he had unlocked a way to extract and transfer memories, a power too dangerous for any one person to possess. Evelyn's investigation led her to a dilapidated mansion on the outskirts of the city, Crow's last known residence. The air was thick with the scent of decay, and the floorboards creaked under her cautious steps. She found Crow's study, a room filled with dusty tomes and arcane machinery. Among the clutter, a leather-bound journal caught her eye. As she flipped through the pages, Evelyn realized they were filled with detailed accounts of Crow's experiments. Each entry was a testament to his growing obsession with perfecting his technique. One passage, in particular, sent chills down her spine: "The process is flawless. I have become a curator of memories, able to shape and delete as I see fit. Yet, I must be careful. The mind is a delicate tapestry, and a single wrong thread could unravel it entirely." A sudden noise snapped her back to reality. She wasn't alone. Evelyn turned to see a shadowy figure standing in the doorway. The intruder stepped into the light, revealing a gaunt man with piercing blue eyes: Dr. Elias Crow. "You've come to learn the truth," Crow said, his voice a ghostly whisper. "But are you prepared to face it?" Before she could react, Crow lunged at her, a strange device in hand. There was a blinding flash, and Evelyn felt a jolt of electricity course through her body. Her vision blurred, and she collapsed to the floor. When she awoke, she was outside the mansion, her head throbbing with pain. Panic surged through her as she realized she couldn't remember how she'd gotten there or what had transpired inside. Her notes were gone, and the mansion stood silent, as if mocking her. Desperate to piece together the events, Evelyn returned to her apartment. She opened her laptop, only to find the document she'd been working on, the one with her investigation, had been completely erased. Her heart pounded as she stared at the blank screen, a horrifying thought dawning on her. Had Crow taken her memories? Was he now walking free, with the power to alter the past and future at his whim? Evelyn was left with only fragments, a puzzle with missing pieces. The truth was out there, just beyond her grasp, and the memory thief was still at large. She swore to herself she would uncover the truth, no matter the cost. But as she stared at her reflection in the darkened window, a chilling question gnawed at her: how could she catch a thief who had already stolen her memories of him? The story of the memory thief was far from over, and the city remained under his shadow.